Well, this afternoon's dedication was the finale to several events held to help tell Ed Johnson's story. The last thing he wanted before he died was to go to church. Channel 3's Liam Collins continues our coverage.
It's evident that we are not what we once were.
One final wish.
But I don't believe that we are what we can be.
While Ed Johnson was sitting on death row in 1906, all he wanted was a final church service. So St. James Baptist took church to his Hamilton County jail cell.
Before it was known that Ed Johnson got this day of execution, they had church. Ed Johnson was baptized and welcomed in.
Johnson was accused of raping a white woman. He and his lawyers appealed the conviction to the U.S. Supreme Court. Johnson was the first African-American awarded a stay of execution by the High Court. But the mob ignored the court's orders. They pulled him from his cell and lynched him from the Walnut Street Bridge. He maintained his innocence until the end. His final words, "I am an innocent man."
I think we all see parallels. A young man in 1906 killed for someone else's crime. Ahmaud Arbery jogging in Georgia killed for no one's crime. And of course, George Floyd in Minneapolis, having his neck lint upon.
He says to those, "God bless you all. I'm an innocent man."
Donovan Brown is the chair of the Ed Johnson Project, whose mission is to ensure Johnson did not die in vain.
We're going to worship together this morning.
And so, on the morning a memorial was dedicated in his name, Johnson once again got his final wish 115 years later. The weather kept it from being held as planned at the courthouse, where he had spent his final days.
Just because history has taken place does not mean that you have to repeat the history. You can be the change that the world needs.
In Chattanooga, he's become a symbol of the centuries-long struggle for civil rights and legal justice. But above all else, on this Sunday, he's remembered as Ed Johnson, an innocent man. In Chattanooga, Liam Collins, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.